we have a guest backstage. It wasn't the original guest, but we have a guest. So we are bringing Aaron from Kingdom Collapse onto the show. There's Aaron.
That's a swell
Howdy,
fellow.
howdy.
Hi.
Oh, look at those
Look
balloons.
at the balloons.
Must be someone's birthday.
We're on the
Wait,
iPhone. I
He
love
comes
it.
on the podcast and he starts a party. That's what Aaron's all about. I like it.
So Aaron,
Amen,
come
brother.
on. We're so here's the deal. Thank you for doing this. It was a last minute because I was worried because Cody from Hinder was supposed to be on and then he was not going to be able to do it. So he was passing it on to the other guys, and I'm not sure if the chain of communication got done correctly. So thank you for hopping on. But we know we were going to talk to Hinder about the Hinder Saliva Kingdom Collapse show, our tour. But since you're here, we'll talk about the Hinder Saliva Kingdom Collapse tour. So, how you
What's
ready
called
for
the
that?
Kingdom Collapse
it's-
Hinder Saliva Tour.
There you
There
go.
you go.
There you go.
There you go. He missed the perfect opportunity there to say that himself.
But you're hitting the road again after a little break. How's it feel?
Oh, it feels great. We had time to finish up like videos, new music, and all of that. And I mean, y'all know the past couple of years we were just tour, but we're finally learning that it is okay to take time off to, recoup and to get ready for, future tours. Like this year is the first time we've like planned out almost a whole year of music releases. We're on proper tours like through half the year because most of the times we're added like last minute or something. So this year, we got Nothing More, The Hinder, Red, all those. So yes, but Hinder, those guys, we are super stoked to be out with them because they were one of the first bands that brought us out. So it means a lot that, they gave us a shot early on, and those guys have been kicking ass lately. I mean, like they always have, but it seems like they've become more and more relevant, which is awesome.
Yeah, because and that was the one thing I was going to talk to him about was with Marshall as the lead singer, they haven't released any new stuff, or it was just so sporadic that it didn't stick with you. But the new single, and then they released another single after that, but still pushing the first single. They're really doing well with it. But what about new music from you guys?
So we do have, I don't know if y'all saw it posted today, we finished our video for our first new single. Don't want to give away the release date yet, but it's called Elevate.
Okay.
Our first single comes out very soon. We should be announcing that in the next week or two. But it's leading into an album. I know fans have been asking like for years now. We've been like, yeah, I think we are, but we are officially releasing an album this year, and it's going to be in the first half of this year too. So a lot more new music coming.
So we as a family here absolutely love Kingdom Collapse, and since day one with you guys. I wanted to, since you're on, I was going to play a video from you guys, and I just typed in Kingdom Collapse, and whatever came up as an MP4, I just put it in. So I have no idea which one we're about to play. But we are going to play a Kingdom Collapse song right now.
Kingdom Collapse Roulette. I like it.
Here we go. I have no idea. Here it is.
Fuck yeah.
It definitely
legit.
wasn't
That was a fun one.
of the songs I was thinking it was going to be, but
Right. So
That was a fun video.
Lisa,
It
talk to us, Lisa.
Sorry, I had shut my microphone off. I
Okay.
had muted myself because I
I've
heard
got-
my daughter's voice, so I was like mute.
yeah, I've got a question to Aaron, leading back to what he said when he first come on about like extensive touring. Now, there's a lot of band people in the comments and a lot of bands that watch this that they just want to get out there and they want to play shows and they want to do this. For the past couple of years, you guys have been on the road for like 10 months of the year, hitting the festivals, running tours. How tiring is that?
It's tiring, and you can ask both David and Dave work. I think David's dad has like miles tracked, or they have some insane stats, but it is exhausting. But it's fun. Like when we first started touring, it was like we would just take any opportunity we could get because we knew it would help us. But then the more we did it, we would see we just kind of felt run down, and then also it's like we kind of oversaturate if we play certain areas the same amount of times over and over. So as a band, it is good to pull back some too, so you're not just playing the same market every 2 months or whatever it may be.
Yeah, because it's you haven't just got to deal with playing with the shows. You've got to deal with anything that goes wrong. You guys, you got sideswiped the trailer at one point in time. I remember rightly.
Here you go. I'm about to
Oh,
pop
yeah.
it up on the screen. Hold on here.
Bus breakdowns and stuff like
Oh.
that, and it's not only tiring,
Yeah.
it's stressful as well. But
Wow.
the rewards you get from
That-
it must be incredible.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the side people don't see. It's like they see the Instagram posts and all that. It's like we're playing these badass shows and stuff, which is great. But I would say the show is maybe a fifth of or a 5% of what a touring band is. like you were saying, with all the traveling, the breakdowns, the all the
Wow.
aboves.
130,000 miles, 300 shows. Dave just put in there.
Wow.
Well, there's also the expense. I mean, it is not cheap for a band to be touring. I mean,
Oh yeah,
I see you guys almost every tour. I see you guys, at least once or twice a year, and we talk. And just the going out, like just eating on a tour, is so expensive.
Right.
I mean, keeping things tidy and clean. Like you don't realize, like when you're living on a bus with people for months and months out of the year, how confining that can be as well.
dude. David, he can probably attest to this. My least favorite thing about touring is travel days, where say we just have a full day of like an 8-hour drive. Now, fortunately, we're at the point where we can bring a driver and we have people that help us, which is great. But just sitting in an RV all day, it's like, I guess it could be worse, right? But you're just your thumbs like, where's our next city? Where's our next KOA or wherever we're going?
Yeah. and it's all a learning process as well. Like you said, you've done a lot of it, and the more you learn as you go on, you learn, coping techniques to learn with different situations or the stress or the exhaustion. And this year, with it all being planned out properly, kind of, you said you've got release schedule and tours booked in. It's got to be a big weight off your shoulders to know that, okay, that's locked in. Obviously, we're going to hit some hurdles along the way, but rather than rushing around, oh, we're added last minute to this tour, we've got to rush here. It's got to be nice feeling going, this is our year,
Dude, it feels great. And we have a great agent. We have the same one since we've started. And we've just partnered too with a lawyer. It's actually a guy we've known for a bit, but he works like Five Finger Death Punch, Ice Nine, like some big bands. And we're starting to strategically align ourselves with people to where we're just seeing the value of having people help us to get to the next level, right? Like, it's not like we're saying right now we're just, begging for someone to sign us, but we're just finding the right people and building this team to where it gets to the right point where we can be it a label partner or we just keep growing independently. But I think we've been smart with just staying independent as long as we have and continue to do so until the right thing comes.
Well, it's interesting that you say that. I mean, like I've known you guys since 2019. And you guys have been slowly working it for bands that are maybe just starting out. I mean, this does not happen overnight, right? This is a lot of hard work. This is a lot of expense. It's a lot of time spent creating content, building those relationships. This is not something where you just put out a single and you're like, oh, okay, well, here we are. Come at us. That is not how this works.
Yeah, dude. And
earn your place.
Yeah. And like even the Nothing More dudes. I mean, I used to live with Mark, their guitarist, because we're all from San Antonio. So I've known them half my life, and I saw them when Johnny was drumming. They had a different singer, and just seeing what they put in and all the no's and no's and no's they would get, but they didn't quit. And then 10 years later, they get signed, and people are like, oh, where did this new band come from? It's like, dude, they've been slugging it out for a while.
A lot. Yeah. It doesn't happen overnight.
Well, and that's what you're saying there. That's I find that some of the most, I don't know, humorous or whatever, but when somebody says, I love this new band, it's like the band's new to you.
Yeah.
The band, and I get it. For you, they're a new band. Fuck, they've been punching each other in the face for 6, 7, 10 years.
I'll give you a prime example. Sleep Token, right? They blew up out of nowhere, right? And everyone thought, where's this brand new band come from? Yeah, they've been a band for like 12 years. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
You know,
insane. We
and
played a show. We did a show with them and Nothing More in New Mexico, and you could see some buzz with Token, but then it felt like a year later they're playing arenas.
Yep. Well, they're
And
they're
I'm not-
headlining Download
I'm not
Fest.
going to be. I'm not going to be ashamed. I asked Lisa and Matt that same question. Their headline. What festival are they headlining?
Download.
Download Fest.
And I looked at them. I said, "Are they even big enough to headline that?"
And I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they sold
Yeah.
out the Soul Kitchen in Mobile, Alabama to 450 people or whatever it was, but can they do arenas?
You're talking about Sleep Token, Kevin?
Yeah.
Now, see, I knew they were big, but I'm gonna be honest, yeah, I didn't know they were headline download big.
They
Yeah.
are.
Over
Okay.
here, right over here, they can literally put an arena tour on sale, and it will sell out in minutes.
Okay. I mean, because
That's
I
insane.
saw them at Sonic Temple, and they were on one of the big, but they weren't on the main stage though.
Right.
That was almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Or is it
No,
just last year?
Last year.
No, it was last year, but
Yeah.
like Matt's saying, I think that's the US. And when I say they weren't on the biggest stage, Sonic Temple has 1, 2, 3 massive stages outside, and the big stage would be the inside stage. But it's still they're all big stages. It wasn't like they were on a side stage. I'm not saying that at all.
No, but it's like Kingdom Collapse. You've played with some big artists and some, like Nothing More, Sleep Token, and stuff like that. That's got to be a big deal for you guys.
Oh yeah. I think the first big. We've done a lot of great shows, right? But when we played Rockville in 2021, that was badass. Like playing we can say we played with Metallica and all these great bands. That was a thrill.
Well, I
Yeah.
know we had our interview. Oh my God, when was that? Like a year ago, 9 months ago on the bus.
On the bus.
When I was asking you about those, those moments, those memorable moments, Rockville was on the very top of David's list, looking out into that crowd and seeing all those people, and then they're singing your songs back at you. That's got to
Yeah.
make you feel something.
Yeah, it's awesome because we do it really for that. Like, music helped me as a kid and even at my age now. And like, I know the impact we have on others with music. And to some people, like, if they're buying our VIP or even that GA ticket, that could be their entertainment expense for the month for half the year. You never know. So that's why we always try to put on the best show possible if we're playing to 10 people or 10,000.
Yeah. And you know what else is cool too is like you don't ever know who in the crowd. Your band is their Metallica, right? Like
Right.
just because you're not Metallica doesn't mean to that person you're not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I don't know. I've known you guys for so long and I've watched you move. Like, just, it's every year, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. You move up the ranks just a little bit more.
Yeah.
And Jared, you just like literally blew my mind with that. Like,
And
to someone, Aaron, you're their inspiration. I mean, what do you guys take from that?
Dude, it's awesome because y'all know, like, we're a band that enjoys hanging out with people and being human, right? And we know because we grew up, like, dude, all the bands we're touring with now, like, even we did this tour with Red, and they, growing up, they were one of my favorite bands, and getting to hang out with them and talk, and hell, then they see the influence they had on me, and it's like we see with fans and people coming out the kind of impact we have. Just be it from the lyrics or spending time with them, because there's a lot of bands even at our level who don't want to go out and talk to people or give them the time of day because they think they've already made it. And it's like, well, I don't live in Beverly Hills yet, so definitely haven't made it. So
right.
Not only that, but losing a connection with your fans. I mean, thinking that you're too good to communicate with your fans is again to your detriment. I think that's one of the best things about you guys is that you're always out there, and your meet and greets are fantastic. Like, you bring people on the tour bus, come hang out with us, and you're genuine and you're humble and you're real. It's hard to find.
just it's cool too because all four of us, in one way or another, grew up together, have known each other a while. So it's like we have like true friendships and talking about being on the bus for hours a day. It's like none of us are. Talk about the off days, right? Where that's a drag or whatever, but we're around people we enjoy and have been through stuff with, so that makes it even more enjoyable, like climbing this mountain.
Yeah, and it's like, I've been working alongside you guys, what, 4.5 years now, I think, coming up 5. And like Lisa said, the growth, like when Lisa first introduced me to you guys, I was like, yeah, this band's really sick. But seeing where you were to where you are now, fucking proud of you boys.
Dude, appreciate it. And you guys too. I mean, on the radio side, y'all were, even when I was just managing the band before I was in it, I mean, y'all gave. I remember Jonathan called. So I was living in California at the time. He was like, dude, I think we're gonna go play in Mississippi. I was like, how are you going to Mississippi? When he was talking about the sound and everything, I was like, oh, that's awesome. And but Kevin has a really good sense of up and coming bands and who to put time into and how to help out. So if we don't say enough, we definitely appreciate everything the sound's done.
I think it's all of us.
And Jared too. Yeah, that guy.
That guy.
No, I mean,
That
and then
guy.
it's more now. It's the four-headed monster. I mean, it's just there's so much stuff that comes through our chat that it's unbelievable how many different genres and bands and locations that they come from now. When this started, Kevin and I this was like Biloxi based, and now we're getting stuff from the UK, from Matt. I mean, Lisa knows everybody, everything. Period.
I think there's only one step left to take for Kingdom Collapse. They played in Kevin and Jared's backyard. They played in Lisa's backyard. Get your ass over here and play in my backyard, boys.
Matt's always working that angle, baby.
Always.
That's gonna be one messy fucking party. Let me tell you that. That's gonna be one messy party.
It's gonna happen. Obviously, like right this year, I don't think Europe is in the plans, but we're even looking at talking about 26 now, and I mean, who the hell knows? But we know, obviously, Matt, like rock is huge over there, so we definitely are gonna have a presence there at some point, hopefully sooner rather than later.
Yeah, it's going to be a ball, that's for sure. What is talking about shows and stuff, and obviously, we're talking about the Hinder tour and stuff like that. You personally, what do you get out of being out on that stage and performing live?
Dude, that's like weird. I'm not trying to make this sound overly dramatic, but being on stage is where I feel the most alive. I mean, I've always entertaining and performing, and it's weird. My family says like I have great grandparents who traveled the world like ballroom dancing, and they they were ballroom dancers. They would travel the world and go like in the, I guess, around the Great Depression times or shortly before or after that. But I've always felt alive and myself on stage, like been music, so performing is just a huge part of my life, even if it's only for 30 minutes a night.
But you've got a lot of performances coming up. I mean, the tour with Hinder is kicking off on February 17th in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yep.
And then you've got, sorry, it's taking me a second here. Then you've got the Red of Beauty and Rage 10th anniversary tour with Adelita Way and Nerve. I am so excited for this tour. Oh my God. Yeah, this is going to be incredible. From April 11th through the 25th. Yeah, you're not on that last date. And now you've got Nothing More coming up.
Yeah, that worked out perfectly with the Nothing
you
More
are
date.
I'm gonna tell you what didn't work out perfectly. So Hinder Saliva, Kingdom Collapse, everywhere but Soul Kitchen in Mobile. Nothing More with Kingdom Collapse, not at the Soul Kitchen in Mobile.
We're gonna be hanging out because we have like 2 off days after a show, so I think we're gonna come at least hang out at that show. But Dark Remedy's playing, so
yes,
that'll be fun to see them. They're actually going to be in town recording with Jonathan, I think, starting tomorrow.
Yeah, I know one person from that band that's trying to get out of Mobile.
Yeah.
So it kind of snowed in right now.
Are you because each
Nice.
Oh, yeah,
band has got their favorite venues to play. What's your favorite one, and are you hitting it this time around this year?
So I've been to shows at this one. I've never played it, but we're playing the House of Blues in Vegas at the Mandalay Bay with Hinder.
Oh, no
Nice.
way.
I am,
That's a great venue.
yeah, that one, and then the House of Blues in Myrtle Beach, because I remember watching a Shinedown DVD from there when I was a kid, and I was like, dude, that one looks badass, and we're playing that one too.
Have you not been there yet?
Not to the Myrtle Beach one.
That's a great little venue as well.
The New Orleans
it
one
looks
was
awesome.
always my on my bucket list to play because I've seen so many shows there that were just blew me away. So yeah, House of Blues is a special place.
Yeah, those are awesome. And then I've never, Lisa, have you been to the Norva?
Yes.
You're there. I've never played there.
Oh, it's like Starland Ballroom, if I could compare
nice.
it size wise. I will be at that show in Norfolk. I cannot wait. Yeah, you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it.
Yeah, those are gonna be good.
Great front of house there.
Heck yeah.
It's gonna be a
Oh, and,
killer tour.
Matt, I have played in a previous life. I toured with pop artists, and I did the UK a few times. I played a Deaf Institute in Birmingham.
The Institute, yeah, that's a good venue.
Yeah.
Yeah, played there. Something Bush in London. Bush
I don't know
Kings.
what that is.
Yeah, I forget where it was, but played a lot of awesome venues over there. That's why I want to get over to the UK because I know David, our guitarist, he used to live there. I played there, so I know we're itching to get back there.
The venue you want to play in the UK is Ali Pali all day long.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, you know what? I had a at the end of a tour, I had a random off day, and I got to see Bruno Mars at the O2.
Yeah.
That was cool, and that was my first time taking the tube, so that was exciting.
Nice. I like it. Oh, I can't wait till you get over it. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a good couple of months off work after that.
Well,
Yep.
okay. So do we have the poster for their tour with Hinder?
No,
Yeah, I was like, damn it.
I
Not
bet
yet,
you
we
I-
don't.
if you would have asked me that in private chat, I'd have had it ready.
Oh, nothing like a
Okay,
little
well, I'm
pressure.
sorry.
Okay,
You had a
well,
snow
while
day.
you find that, as I can see, Aaron is wearing a really sexy zip up hoodie
But
there.
You're
Oh,
right. I should
yes.
have had it because we were going to be talking to Hinder too. So I get it.
Yeah, you should have.
I'll shut up.
Man, shame on
So
Cody, man.
if
I'll
someone
get it.
wants to look like Aaron does now with the zip up hoodie, where do they need to go?
Well, we're revamping, so we have our merch store on the website. We have it back in our, not that it was like bad with another company, but we just want to do it ourselves again. So we're starting to add more and more things. We don't have this hoodie up yet, but we're gonna have it for. Well, actually, we may put some up.
I can't even
because we
see
ordered
it.
some. So it's the where is it? This one with the logo.
It's
and then
so
the
dark.
Unbreakable.
Like you're really dark.
Mhm.
It's all very, very dark where you are for me. Can anyone else
Kids
actually
all
see
day.
him? Because I can't
Yeah,
really see him
I
that
can
well.
see him. Fine.
There we go.
I'll come up. But yeah, so fun fact, whenever we're off the road, I've been substitute teaching. So today I was with second graders all day.
Ew.
So now I'm just having some peace. And, yeah, not you, they were fine, but the darkness doesn't hurt anyone.
Wow. I never had a substitute teacher that was in a rock band that was touring with, touring the
Right.
US. That's
Oh,
crazy.
shit.
How cool is that?
I mean,
You know?
I've been doing it that was like the one job as a musician I found because you can come and go. You just have to do X amount of days. Because David, he subs too when he's home. But it's a great thing for musicians. So
Yeah.
if any musicians out there are looking for some work.
Yeah, you can
Wow.
kind of pick and choose your hours and stuff. What are you teaching? Just general stuff?
I do all
or-
the above. Like tomorrow, I'm doing like English for sixth graders. but I used to be a PE teacher like around the COVID times, so I prefer that. But when we're subbing, beggars can't be choosers.
There you go.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
And
do
then-
you,
and
do you
then-
even talk about your music to these kids, or you're like straight line?
I don't. Whenever I worked full time in a school, I'd bring it up here and there. But it's cool because a lot of the teachers, they know, and like they keep up with our schedule and stuff. So that's
if
cool.
that was me, I'd literally put a speaker system in the corner, Kingdom Collapse, back catalog on all day long.
That's true, because then that way you start winning that generation, you know?
Right. Let's start them young, dude.
Yes, with
And
Hey,
they can tell their parents
with the
about the
little
weird
kids.
sub that they had.
Lisa,
yeah,
Lisa,
the one
are
who
you
just talked
ready?
about himself the whole time.
I am ready.
All right. So I did one better. Here it comes. There you go.
Ah,
Oh, look at that.
I love it.
Boom.
Okay. Well, the Back to Life tour with Saliva. I'm sorry. The Hinder tour, Back to Life tour with Saliva and Kingdom Collapse kicks off in Phoenix, Arizona on February 17th. Runs through, looks like we got the West Coast, we got the Midwest, going down to Tennessee, South Carolina, Arkansas, Florida, and ending. Oh, okay. Oh, looks like KC is off though at the very end there.
Yep.
But yeah, so that goes on through the middle of March. Then we've got the Red of Beauty and Rage tour with Adelita's Way and Nerve. KC will be on it April 12th. Looks like through April 25th. Aaron, correct me if I'm wrong.
That flyer, we're not doing. Looking at the red one, we're not doing Asbury Park. We're not doing Fort Myers, and we are not doing Dallas.
Okay. And then we've got the Nothing More dates.
Oh, hold on. Just give it a second.
I am.
I wasn't. You were moving faster than I was. So let me
Keep up.
let me get those
gotta
up
keep
for
up.
you real quick.
Well, I will see
And,
you at the Tally Ho Theater in Leesburg, and I will also see you in Norfolk.
all right. So there's your Nothing More date.
There we go.
So these
Chattanooga,
Nothing
baby.
More dates are weaving in between the tour with Red. Am I
Yes.
correct?
Yes, yeah, it's funny because last San Antonio show, Mark came, hung out, saw the set, and the next morning he texted. He was like, "Hey, we have these headliners between Disturbed. Y'all want some of them?" We're like, "Hell yeah!" So we took as many as we could take and make it work with our Red tour. So
Damn.
and
that's
yeah,
pretty
we have
cool.
to. Well, I can't announce.
No.
I'm not.
No,
I can't say
Don't-
these ones. Yeah, I can. I'll
don't
say
get in
on
trouble.
camera, But
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
there's
That's
a
cool,
lot
like-
coming.
because I know you guys. Obviously, you just said you used to live, but you guys are quite close with Nothing More, and it's nice that they, Mark will reach out and be like, hey, dude, and it's having those connections and that network that helps you progress in this industry, like networking, doing what I do at the Sound and Riff Media. Networking in this industry is 101.
Oh, yeah, it's cool too, and network's important, but then having them as like friends is cool. So it's because it's not just like a thing of we hit them up. It's like, hey, can we please play some shows? It's like they've seen us grow over the years too.
Yeah.
And so it's awesome.
Hey, what on that New Orleans date? What venue? I don't. If it said it, I didn't see it.
We are not on that one, unfortunately, but I think it's House of Blues.
Oh, okay. So okay,
That's a
but
good
y'all are
one
on the Soul
too.
Kitchen one with Nothing
No,
More.
we're not on that one either.
Damn it!
They're not
They're
coming
nowhere
to
near
the
you, dude.
South.
Same.
I'm
Yeah,
going
okay,
to
well,
get Kingdom
shit.
Collapse twice in 1 week.
You've got to be like Lisa and drive 300-mile radius.
No, I get to stay in my own state.
Kevin, how
Just
close,
opposite
are
spectrums.
you
It's like
close to
4 hours
Destin?
apart.
Now, Destin to me from work it's an hour. From home it's 2 hours. From
There
Jared
you
it's
go.
3 hours.
It's
Yeah.
doable.
Oh no, it's
We get-
definitely doable. The Club LA in Destin, I love that venue.
Be like
Brandy,
Lisa.
Yeah, same.
Brandy, buy the tickets.
I've done that trip several times to Club LA and back home. I have no problems doing that one.
Yeah.
If that's what I've got to do, that's what I'll do.
Apparently, we're just
The
allergic
Soul
to
Kitchen
playing
is
near
15
you.
minutes from the house.
Yeah.
But if that's what I got to do, I can do it.
Yeah, I'm very psyched for you guys. You guys have they have so much new music coming. You
Yeah.
are not prepared.
No,
Okay.
you're not. No, you're not.
You're not prepared. They have got some great stuff coming your way. They've got these great tours. Please go on out, kingdomcollapse.com for VIP and ticket info.
Love it, dude. Thanks for
Awesome.
jumping on with us tonight.
Oh yeah.
Thank you,
No
Aaron.
problem. Thanks for